Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Delta Entertainment. I am your host, Liga Kenobi. And before we get started, we'd like you guys to please hit that like button and please subscribe to my channel. Would appreciate that very, very much. All right, let's get into this. So, I got an article that came out, and it looks like Hollywood is crying again, dude. And here we go. Hollywood hypocrisy on full display as celebs, including Mark Ruffalo, beg Trump administration to save their paychecks from AI. What a bunch of crybabies, bro. I mean, during the time when Joe Biden was president, bro, the AI was involved. They were there, and of course, they were fighting against it. They had to go on strike. They had two different strikes that were going against this AI thing, and it delayed a lot of movie projects and everything, bro. And it was just bad. It was just bad. But now Mark Ruffalo, who also has TDS, is starting to ask Trump for help, man. This is just plain ridiculous. So let's just see what is going on in this article. Here we go. It seems the tide has turned in Hollywood, and it didn't take long for the self-interest to reveal itself. Over 400 major Hollywood creatives, including big names like Ben Stiller, Mark Ruffalo, Ron Howard, Kate Blanchett, even Paul McCartney, have submitted an open letter to Trump White House's Office of Science and Technology Policy. Their plea to protect their copyrighted Hollywood works from being freely exploited by AI giants like OpenAI and Google. Yes, you read that right. Many of the same celebrities who spent 8 years vilifying Trump are now relying on administration to block big tech's attempt to sidestep copyright laws and monetize their work without fair compensation. This is pitiful. Pathetic, dude. Pathetic. I mean, the thing is this, bro. You got people like me. We're in the middle class. I don't just do this job. I have another job out there, bro. And people like me that work in that type of job that I do, we help. We feed them. We watch their movies. We um we take care of their luggage. We handpick their clothes. We we take them on trips. We fly them to safety, drive them to safety, put them on a cruise to safety. All that nonsense, bro. And to be honest, for us, we deserve to get even a fair amount. You know, but what Hollywood, Hollywood, I can understand they went from the bottom to the top, but sometimes Hollywood, they can be just so full of it. Hollywood right now is surrounded by politics. You got socialists, communists, activists, liberals, Trump deranged syndrome haters, you name it. You name it, man. And now they're asking, now after all the time that they have talked back at Trump and everything, disrespected Trump, now they're asking for help. Ridiculous. AI copyright clash. The letter dripping with concern for America's creative economy warns that AI companies want to undermine industries like film, television, music, writing, and more by using copyrighted material without permission. OpenAI and Google have lobbied the administration to reinterpret their fair use laws in their favor, essentially giving them unfettered access to copyrighted works for training AI models. Hollywood's response: a sudden enhance of very copyright protections and economic policies they've often dismissed. America didn't become a global cultural powerhouse by accident. The letter claims our success stems directly from our fundamental respect for IP and copyright. That respect apparently only becomes urgent when it affects Hollywood's bottom line. The letter specifically singles out Google and OpenAI as corporations seeking special government exceptions to bypass paying licensing fees to artists and writers and musicians whose works are essential to AI model training. Where were these celebrities before? Yeah, let's not mince words. This is the same crowd that previously celebrated open access movements, cheered Silicon Valley innovations, and enthusiastically supported progressive ideals about democratizing information. They cheered when tech companies are down traditional gatekeepers. They applauded disruption and breaking boundaries, so as long as it didn't impact their own financial interests. But when that democratization process starts impacting their own revenue streams, suddenly they're waving the flag of intellectual property and protection and demanding government intervention. Soft power meets hard reality. The letter emphasizes how America's entertainment industry isn't just about art. It's a critical component of the nation's soft power influence globally. They cite over 2.3 million American jobs supported by the creative sector, generating more than 229 billion in wages annually. It's an impressive stat sheet, no doubt, but the timing of the sudden appeal for the government backing reveals where the real priorities lie. Forgive me, I'm a little tired right now. Need something to. That's better. Where was this collective energy when smaller creators were getting crushed by streaming platforms refusing to pay their fair royalties? And or when independent writers and artists have complained about similar copyright infringements over the years, silent, but now that AI threatens the Hollywood elite slice of the pie, they're more than happy to rally together and plead with the Trump administration to rein in big tech's ambitions. See, they're just full of it, man. They are so full of it that they don't know what they're doing to themselves. They don't realize that. Here's the real kicker. These are the same celebrities who, for years, have publicly bashed Trump at every turn. Award show speeches, social media trade tirades, interviews, you name it. They use every opportunity to paint him as the enemy of progress, innovation, and decency. Yet, when the rubber meets the road and AI companies come knocking on their glided doors gilded doors. Who do they suddenly need? That's right, Trump's administration. The very administration they mocked, ridiculed, and campaigned against. Now it's the Trump White House's Office of Science and Technology Policy they're turning to, begging for protection against big tech encroachment. The irony couldn't be more glaring. After years of portraying Trump as a threat to democracy and culture, Hollywood's elite find themselves hoping he'll be the one to save their paychecks. It's as if all past grievances have been conveniently forgotten. Now that their financial interests are on the line, one wonders if their next awards show accepted speeches will come with a thank you note addressed to 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue. A lesson in priorities. It's worth asking, would this uproar have happened if the AI industry was only targeting the intellectual property of independent creators, journalists, and smaller businesses? Or is this fight suddenly important because billion-dollar movie studios and platinum selling musicians now see themselves on the chopping block? Either way, it's hard to ignore the amusing spectacle of the Hollywood elite. setting aside years of anti-Trump sentiment to request his administration help in preserving their profits from AI interlopers. So I'm not surprised at this because I mean it's like this, man. When you got them, these so-called celebrities, they disrespect any politician like Trump. I'm gonna put that. All the time they disrespected him, they hated him, they try to tell us that he's bad and all this. They don't care about him. They don't care what he does and everything. But now when they need help, they have to turn to the one person that they hate. But hey, you guys didn't complain. Did you guys complain when Joe Biden had the economy so low or stocks were low? Inflation was up, gas prices were up, groceries prices were up. Did they complain when we had the border opened? Did we complain when they brought in rapists, gang members, murderers, sex traffickers, drug dealers? Did they complain about that? Hmm? Did they feel sorry for the victims' parents of their loss? Did they? Did they feel sorry for police officers getting beat up by illegals? Did they? No, they didn't. All they cared was about more money in their pockets. And now when this kind of thing happens, bro, now they're begging the Trump administration to help them out. This just is so full of it, man. Like I said, dude, I mean, it's no surprise that Hollywood, after all their talk and talk, now they're crying for help, man. It's just so full of it. So that's going to be it for this article. So thank you all for watching this video, and thank you all for being part of the channel. So please share this video, post a comment below, let me know your thoughts about this. Do you think the Trump administration is going to help Hollywood go against this AI? Do you think the celebrities will now forgive Donald Trump and praise him? Time will tell. You guys let me know in the comments below. So thank you all so much, and I'll be seeing you all in the next video. Bye for now.